Making a video about the Roomba series of iRobot Roomba series. This is the 500 pet series, and the problem that I continuously have with it is that the cliff sensors, which there are 4 of them, 1, 2, 3, 4, they often get dirty, and it'll think that there's a wall or an edge there and then just turn around and just keep doing that, going in circles. Often I find that's this one because it's near the brush here, and I'll show you how to take this apart and clean those, and then yeah, hopefully it'll just run great for you. So I believe it's the same for the 600 series. It is for the 5, but don't quote me on that. I've got the top 2 storage bin here, which is good if you drop in screws all over the place. I've found that that's quite helpful. You will need a few things. I've just got a butter knife here to take the wedge out, or wedge the cliff sensors when we get there. There are 4 Phillips or star screwdrivers. This is a 2, 1, 0. I'm sorry, 3, 2, 1, and 0. You will not need the 3. It's too large. So we'll just be using those. So we'll get to the cliff sensors here and we'll clean them up. So we're going to get number 2 first off, and we are going to take out the brush, put it to the side, and then we're going to take out 4 screws here, which is number 2 again. And that lifts off this piece. So I don't have my brushes in here, which go in this area, or the battery, which is here. I've just removed those for the ease of use. Okay, so now we are going to remove 10 more. I'm going to take this out first. So the canister here, get that out of the way. And the next thing we have to remove is this. So there are going to be 10 0 screws. So the size 0, the smallest one, smallest Phillips. So switch that out. And there's going to be 10 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now I've already removed quite a few of them. 6 of them. So I'm just going to take out the rest of them here. So this piece for mine is broken. This is an old one that I've got. Oops, I just dropped one in there. And this is one of the Roombas that I use. I've got quite a few of them, so this is my spare parts one. So you're going to remove 10 of these, and this whole piece will come off. I'll show you that. This will be one piece on yours. It comes off of here. So what we're doing is removing this front bumper. That's what we're attempting to do right now. Twist them. And then that will remove this front bumper. This bumper, you can just come down and off of it a bit, and then that's loose. There's the screw that I lost. So the next thing we're going to do, you can see here, it's tied here with this wire. So what this is the top, where it goes into the home base. It finds home base with this top sensor. So I'm going to, there's 2 screws here. I've removed one already to make the video faster. So there's 2 there. Let's get rid of that second one. Oops, if we can. Oops, looks like it's stripped. I had to get the Dremel out to get that screw loose, but that comes out like that, and that removes this piece, which will have the sensor on the top, which is right here, which comes out. Take that to the side, put that to the side. Flip this over. Oh yes, next step. Flip this over and get this cap off. There's 6 snaps that snap this in place. There's no screws here. I'll flip this over and show you. So it's got, where is it? 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 more snaps right here. Whoa, there. 1, 2. See the little holes? Those will snap out. So remove that. And then we're going to take out 10 more plus 1, 11. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This one is a number 1. I've already taken it out. I've only got a couple of screws remaining in here, and they're with a number 2. I recommend that you don't use power tools like I am doing. I recommend that you use a hand. That one's stripped. Hand tool. So there's another one right there that I've got to remove. Take this guy in. So now I just use a number 2 on it as well. Let's see if that fits a little better. Yeah, that's a number 2. These ones, that's probably why they're stripping on me. So this one, now this cap can come off after these 11 bolts have been removed. This cap will come off. Okay, and then at the top here, for the home sensor, we're gonna there's a little slot here that they can slide through, that the wires can slide through, but you can't go all of them at the same time. They have to go one at a time. So I'm just twisting this wire and straightening them out and allowing them to come out. And we're going to remove this cap, which reveals the inside here. Okay, so now there's 3 parts here. 1, 2, and 3. We're going to remove those, flip them over so we don't lose them. Put those down to the side. Okay, now I think we're in the guts of it now. So this is nothing too scary yet. This is where it gets a little bit tricky. So this piece here will hold in the Cliff sensors, which are right here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So the one that usually gets dirty is this one over here. So we're gonna take this off. So this is the tricky part. So we're gonna remove this. The sides come off quite easily, but it's the center part that makes it a little tricky. So as you can see, right there, this piece right there, it's a slide that slides over top of, see how it's 2 pieces, and it slides over top of the case. So I'm just going to gently lift that over the top, and I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. It's hard to show you, but you'll see it when you open yours up. Maybe I can get a little light in there. I'll try and show you a little later with a little light. I'll sub it in. But all we're doing is lifting that out and over top. There it is. Now it pops out. So now this part, there's nothing holding it in place anymore. So you can just remove that piece and just place it on the top. And this is what holds in. Now the Cliff sensors are loose. So as you can see, I've taken this one apart, I don't know how many times, but I've broken this piece off trying to get them out. But eventually I figured out how to do it. So we're going to start on the side here. I'm going to get just a kitchen knife, butter knife, and these are just clipped in. So I'm just going to put my butter knife underneath and just kind of give it a wiggle until that clip comes loose, and you can slide them right out. Perfect. So now these, they are held, again, just clipped in place. You can see that little clip there. So you just got to loosen it up on one side. Hopefully that worked. And then the other. So we're going to loosen one on one side. I think that's loose. And we're going to loosen the other one on the other side. Yep. And they come right off. So your sensors are right here. There's one on either side, one there. And they're just looks like a little light bulb down there on either side. So what you're going to do is get a Q-tip and just clean them out. Clean off those sensors really well. Just give it a wipe on the outside. Any dust in here, you want to remove it as best you can. And then finally, this is the cover for it. So again, we're just going to get in there and clean that out as best we can. Getting all the corners, get on all the edges. What I do find is that there's a couple of ridges right here that need to be cleaned out. Often dirt sits right in there. Got to clean all that out. Just make sure that it's clean. Clean that right out. And then we're going to snap it back together. So you got to put them together the right way because there's a couple of teeth here that show you which way to go. So we're going to make sure if you put it on the wrong way, they won't snap together. These, you may break them. So you just want to make sure that this lines up correctly, that you're like that. So they're good and even rather than like this. I hope you can see that. So we're going to snap that back on. Nice and clean. Going to snap it back in if we can. Come over to this side. And it just, you can hear it click in. Once it clicks in, you'll hear it. That's it. Now it's snug. So we're going to do the same thing, and I've already done it to these two in the front, and they're the same. Just give it a little wiggle in there and snap that snap loose if you can, and it'll come right out. So here you have to be a little more careful because you got all this stuff in the way, but you can do it. You can take them out. So I'll do this corner one so you can see. So I'm just going to get my knife in there, give it a quick wiggle, see if it unclipped, and it did. And I'm going to loosen these snaps here on the side. So there's one there. Just try and get it out. And then we'll do the same to the other side. And this will come right off, or it should. There it goes. So as you can see, this one is quite dirty, inside and out. And that's why it's having trouble seeing. So we're going to get a Q-tip in there, we're going to clean it all out. See on the side, you see how dirty that Q-tip is already. So we're going to clean this out as best we can. Probably throw them inside the dishwasher if you wanted. Get them really clean. Get a Q-tip here, clean this all out. I'll fast forward this part. And then here, see all that dirt in the corner there? Right in here, that's all got to be removed. I just have to use a drill bit to do it, whatever works for you. Get it all cleaned out in there. Okay, we're going to do the same thing to our sensors on this side. Again, there's one in this corner. On this corner, you can see this is quite dirty, the sensor. So we're going to clean all that up. Same on the other side, we're just going to get everything we can clean in there, get as much of that dust out of there, because it will be your dirtiest one. And then again, we're going to snap it on the correct way. See those teeth that are popping out on that side and not this side. So we're going to match that up with the cover. So it goes this way, and it'll snap on nicely. And then we are going to put it back in its slot. Nice click. Okay. So I'm going to slide this back into place. Get rid of this guy because he doesn't need to be there. We're going to slide this back into place. Slide this center part back in first is what I'm trying to do. That's pretty good. It's going. So now you can see that, I don't know if you can see that. Those clips that I showed you earlier, oh, there's a nice shot of it. They've got to get up and over the body without snapping anything. There they go. There's one side. And this side I always find a little tricky because it's got all the wires. See how that wire's in there, that white wire? You got to make sure that that is back on the other side. So I'm just going to take my drill bit here and push it back a bit, just so it's on the other side. That's it. And then again, let me make sure that you can see that. There's the clips. And I'm just going to gently push it over. There it is. That's it. And make sure that none of those wires get stuck in there. If you do this correctly, there are some side clips here that they will slide right over. I have had it in the past where I didn't push these correctly. I didn't lift them over the body, and I had to stretch these to get this clip in. But it should just nicely slide right in. And it's got a little bit, it's got a little slide right here that slides in nicely too. So we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Make sure that side's right. There it is, nice and easy. Okay, now we're just going to reverse the process. So, first things first, you got to put these back on. Just make sure that's not part, but you can right spot before you screw it back on. This guy just slides on like that. And this guy, he'll slide over that one smaller screw. So I'm going to get this in place. This next piece is right here. And this is the piece again where you have to take these wires. There's 3 wires, but the clip for it is only wide enough for one. Okay, you can see that? So we're just going to stretch out these wires so that they're singular. One. Let me see if I can do this. So I'm just going to go 1, 2, 3 wires in. And it looks like I've never had that before. Just slide back in like that. Okay, this is like this. So we're going to go turn around. This is where we're going to put 11 back in. So I'm going to do a couple. I'm going to do number 2 this time. See if that works a little better. Yeah. Number 2. I've got number 1 marked here, but I'm going to go number 2. Again, it's probably better if you don't use a drill like I'm using. It's probably better to use hand tool. But as they say, do the same how to do. And I'm just doing this for the 5th or 6th time trying to walk you guys through it. So I'm just doing this side as well. Just hold in place. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 plus 1, which is the smaller screw. Okay, so now that that's done, you are going to put your cap back on. Which is this one. So again, this has 6 snaps. 1, 2, 3, 4, and there's these 2 holes back there. They also clip in. You can feel a couple clips right here. Flip that over, clip it in place. That's down and done. So now flip back over, and we are going to do this. So this is this part right here. This is the home sensor for the home base, where it goes, where it wants to find what's going on, if it wants to find its way home. Okay, so when I remove that, if it's not in correctly, it won't sit flat. There's a little tab on the back here, right there, you can see it. And it goes into the slot, which is right there. So if you put it in the wrong way, it will be off kilter. See how it's tilted up there? Whereas it should be, I'll turn it until it goes flat so you can see it. See how it's off kilter? As soon as it snaps in, drops into place, it's flat. That's what you want. So now we're going to come around. This one sits in. Flip this over. So again, this is going to hurt together sometimes. That's okay. Hold like this week. So I'm going to slide that into place. I'm just going to put 1 screw in there. This is the part where I really should be using hand tools. It's so many times. I don't know if it's 0 or 1. Look here. I believe this is 0. Again, hand tools, please. Not like I'm doing here. It kind of goes in backwards. It looks like backwards. This is the way it goes. So I'm saying that. Taking that guy up. I should just strip that one. So this, to me, that looks backwards. It looks like this should be to the inside, but it shouldn't. So I'm just going to put this back on here. So you can see when it sits nice, you can see it. The bumpers work. So now I'm going to take, again, for you guys, this will be 1 piece, but for me, this has been broken for years. I'm going to put that back on there. And this guy back on here. And I'm going to take this one has 10, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Which I believe is number 1. Could be 0. Try 1. I don't say 0 here, but. Yeah, it is 0. Just get a couple more in. You guys can go 10. Okay, that's back on. This front cover is now installed. And we are going to finally put this back in. The catcher. Get these in. Of course, you have battery and brushes. Bottom cover back on. There's an opportunity to come in here and back as well. Clean all these parts back and all that stuff out. So this is number 2. For all these parts at the top, bottom. There's 4 main screws here. And then that's fine. If you don't lose a screw, get it. It's right here. Then you're going to put this one back on, which is, this is now the wrong screw because I've lost it. And that's it. You're done. 1, 2, 3, 4 Cliff sensors are now clean. Your robot's back together, ready to go.